Hi, I'm Erin, and today we're going to be making savoury baked oats using white oats with cauliflower and bacon. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and you just need to grease your casserole dish. So I've just got a bit of melted butter here, and I'm just going to give it a wee bit of butter. And then I'm just going to cut the cauliflower into florets. We're going to roast the cauliflower florets in the oven with the leeks before we put them into the final dish. And then we're just going to cut the leeks up as well. So you want them to be nice and chunky. You don't want you want them to stay like lots of shape and texture. Pop them in with the cauliflower. So I've got about a tablespoon of olive oil here, salt here, a good sprinkling, a good grind of black pepper as well. We're going to add in the secret ingredient, which is smoked paprika. And then once you've got all that in there, we're going to toss it together so that everything gets really nicely coated in the smoked paprika. All these nice veggies on. And then we're going to pop that in the oven and roast them for about 25 minutes until they're nice and crispy. So now we're going to make the batter for our savoury baked oats. 300 grams of whites rolled oats and pop them in the bowl. And then I'm going to add in a teaspoon and a half of baking powder, and I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of salt as well. 600 mils of whole milk, 3 eggs, which I'm going to crack in there as well. 3 large eggs I'm using. 50 grams of melted butter. And then just for a bit of extra flavour, we're going to put in a bit of Dijon mustard. So I'm going to put in a generous teaspoon, just give it a good whisk to mix it all together. Once it's all mixed together, we're basically going to combine our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients. White oats here with a few additions, and then we've got this kind of milky eggy mix, and we're just going to stir those two things together. So we're just kind of making a kind of like, almost like a sort of oaty batter. So I've got some bacon here that I've just fried off until it's like nice and crispy, and then I've just chopped it up finely. If you want this to be veggie, just leave the bacon out. It'll still be absolutely delicious. So that's about 200 grams of bacon. I'm going to stir that in. Some nice grated mature cheddar as well, about 75 grams, and I'm going to fold that into the batter as well. So now I'm just going to go and get the roasted cauliflower and leek, and we're going to put them into the casserole dish. Now we've got our batter that we've prepared with the oats and the bacon and the cheese. I'm going to add a wee bit of black pepper into that, just to add a wee bit of extra flavour. Grind the black pepper. Pop this on top of the vegetables. And give it a good spread out. All the milky, oaty goodness is going in between them. So we've got all the batter in, and we're just going to top it off with a little grating of Parmesan to give it a nice cheesy crust on top. And then I'm going to give another wee grind of black pepper. And then that goes in the oven at 180 degrees C for about 35 minutes until it's like crispy and delicious. I'm just going to serve a little bit up. So here we have the savoury baked oats with cauliflower and bacon, and it's another great way to use oats that isn't just breakfast. To find more recipes like these, head to the White Oats website.